Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Katherine Young and I'm a creative. And today I am in Boston. Boston! I have the worst attempt at the Boston accent. I'm sorry to everyone I just offended with that. I am really far from home. I am from the Twin Cities, Minnesota, St. Paul, and I'm in town for an Aerosmith concert, their 50th anniversary show, but I thought we would do some thrifting. What I thought would be fun is to go to Savers because I have a Savers really close where I live near home, and it looks like there's a Savers really close to my hotel here. So let's go check out the Savers here, and then the second half of the video will compare it to my Savers back home. Now, I know thrift stores around the country vary, so let's just see the difference. Also, be mindful that I am really far from home. I tremendously overpacked for this trip, and I don't have a lot of room. So anything I pick up, I probably have to package and ship home to myself. So if I don't pick up things, please don't snark at me in the comments. There might be a space issue with the luggage, okay? And no, I'm not picking up extra luggage just to pay another $50 to check a bag to send thrifted items home. That is not happening. All right, let's go check it out. Here we go, my friends. Here we go. My first time in a thrift store in Boston. Now, on first looking around, I'm like, hey, this looks like a thrift store back home. The Savers really did look like a layout that many of ours had. Pretty similar. I thought that was maybe a vintage planter. It wasn't. These ends are a little less than styled. As you can see, they're looking a little sparse. Nope, not vintage either. Nope. Nope, not vintage. Quite a lot on the shelf, though. I thought this was really neat. Had a little music box in it. I expected it to be one of those trinket boxes. I thought this was kind of cool. It appeared to be some kind of decor piece. Things were happening with it. I don't know. These were cute, but too high at $5 each. Too high. Little Lester guy. Oh, he's cute. Isn't he cute? He's like a duck with a teeny tiny duck. Oh, and a kitty. I do collect cats, but he wasn't really anything special. I actually loved this piece. Oh, but there was a big chip out of it. Look at those cute frogs. And it looks very like Majolica. I don't know really how old it is, but man, if it didn't have a chip, I might have been all over that. That was really cute. I thought this lady was really neat, but she was broken. Looks like the snake's head was gone. I really liked her colors, but not a broken piece. Can't do it. These little 70s dudes, they're cute. Very cute, but yeah, lots of chipping and even at $2.99, I can't do it with the chipping. I thought this was cute, but it wasn't anything like spectacular. And I've sold this before. I think I sold it in either milk glass. Yeah, I think I sold it in milk glass. Oh, my favorite section, the art section. Ah, look at that guy. I love him. Oh, my heart. Somebody put a sticker on that. And then some jerk peeled it off. Oh my gosh. Both the culprits, the sticker on and the sticker off person. I want to punch them all in the face. Sticker could have gone on back, and we could have gotten that off without damaging them. I'm really pretty peeved about that. Ugh. I really loved this piece. I debated buying it and taking it out of the frame. I thought it was that beautiful. Isn't she gorgeous? And I actually regret not getting this either. This looks like an amateur hobbyist photo, but she's beautiful. Sorry for the glare on that. But isn't that just a really beautiful picture? I think that's really pretty. All right, now there's an aisle with some Christmas in it. Now, if I were back at home, I might pick that up for $2. Oh, and here we go. These are those little vintage bells, but not enough profit to want to put it in a suitcase or ship it home. Isn't that lovely? Oof, the beautiful deco styling on that. Lovely, lovely. And what do we have here? Look at these. Oh, it's $1.99 for the two of them. Oh, that's a good deal. I think these might be hobbyist. Not 100% sure, but those are stinking cute. Okay, okay. Oh my God, and what is that? Shut up. That's a Holt Howard. What? And what's this little Santa guy? Not as interesting, but oh my goodness. I can't, that was just sitting there. I think this is really pretty. I think it's probably modern. Well, it might have some age to it, but isn't that neat? It's all the different zodiacs. I think that's really cool. And then we are over at the bags. And I'm just looking through it. I'm not seeing anything right now. Bags tend to be a place that are very hit or miss for me back in Minnesota. Um, Looks to be basically the same here. Ooh, and then look at these. So these are older bulbs, and I thought these would be really fun to make like Halloween assemblages. Not enough profit for me to consider sending them back home. So I went over to the t-shirts because I kind of wanted to see if I could find a t-shirt as a souvenir. I'm not a big like sports person. But you know, if I could find a Boston t-shirt, that would be kind of a cool souvenir. I found that. I found that. Everybody remembers that. And I found this. I actually regret not getting this, seeing as how I am in town for an Aerosmith concert, but I passed on all of them. I did, however, pick that up. I really like that, and I think $4.49 is a great price. I also found a couple of cute sweaters over here. This one is an 80s, but it has a bit of damage. Oh, I really like it, but it's kind of damaged. And this one, oof, that is cute, cute, cute. It has a little bit of stuff on it, but I think that'll wash out. I went over to their jewelry section, and there wasn't a lot that was catching my eye. There were a few older pieces, but not a lot I was excited about. There was that beautiful starfish brooch, and I thought the prices on their jewelry was okay. I love those clip-on earrings. I thought those were sparkly and pretty. I thought this was pretty, but not for $4.99. It just wasn't spectacular enough. And I thought this was okay too, but yet again, not spectacular enough. I went over to the purses looking for a vintage purse.
Found that one. And then I found this one right here. The beading looks to be extraordinary and it has some age on it. Yeah, I for that price, I think I'm going to pick it up.
So I thought we did pretty good in there. I have officially crossed over into the I have to ship stuff home shopping phase. So it's just something I have to be mindful of the day before I leave. I have to go to like a UPS store, pack stuff up, and ship it. But I thought we did pretty good. So the next time you'll see me, you will see me back in Minnesota, and we're going to be shopping that Savers. And then stay to the end. I'll show you a haul of everything I got in both locations, and you can decide which is best. Okay, so we are back for part two. I'm now back home. I have a box of stuff that I need to take to Savers to donate. They're just resale items that I'm just not interested in selling anymore, and I don't think it's worth my time. And I also have a walker that I found out in the trash somewhere that I'm going to take and donate there. So you might think that's a little weird. I know there is stigma about donating items you were going to resell, but to me, my time is super valuable. I would rather get rid of items that I know aren't selling or will sell for low, and spend my time selling something I'm interested in and something that will sell high. And then as far as the walker goes, I just know how expensive medical equipment can be. I grew up in a home where my father had lots of medical conditions, and when I saw this perfectly good walker being thrown out, I was like, hey, I'm going to donate somewhere so that someone can get it for inexpensive, because medical devices can be pricey. So yeah, we are ready to go.
Okay, y'all, here we go. We are in our home stomping grounds, and there is all the Halloween right as you enter. This is where you can get all the costumes. They also had Halloweens on the end caps, so these end caps were much more filled. I liked the silhouette of that, but it was very cheap. This is not old, it is a reproduction. Lots of really cute Halloween goodies on the shelf, actually. Look at that little weirdo on the bottom of the doll. Oh, I love him. I thought this guy was super cute. I put him in my cart for a little while. The figurines are nice and stocked at this store. And this is interesting. So he's priced really high. I've never seen this before. So if you have seen this before, um, let me know. This is one of those napkin holding ladies. Don't be fooled, y'all. This is made in China. This is modern. And you know what? You can tell by the painting on that. This is interesting. I have never seen a glass head that was like a Buddha before this big. Price pretty high, but interesting to see. These guys are so cute. Oh. And then this, I found like a little trinket box. I expected there to be a little trinket in it, but there was nothing. Did not make any noise. Some cute Santas. That guy's pretty cute. He's got a little age on him. I think he's Homeco. Yep, he's Homeco. But I feel like $7.99 is high for him. And then, ooh, what do we have here? So I love stuff from Seattle. I feel it's a little high for the fact that it's chipped up, but it is pretty cool. And I also like this little Santa. Ugh, but I feel like that's a little high too. He's made out of like that composite material, but he's really cute. I thought these were really pretty for Halloween decor, but they're just too high as individual pieces. I can't do anything with them at that price. because I would sell them as a pair, probably at the price that they're marked at. Oh, and this is a good find. Oh, it's the older Mickey, like the Mickey Mouse Club Mickey. Oh, and it still works. Oh my goodness, yes. Ugh, yes. I mean, it's seen better days, but yeah, we're getting it. And then this is pretending to be Belique. It is not. It is a heavy pottery and not good quality. And then this was behind the Mickey thing. It is damaged, however. So at $5.99 and with it having a big old chunk out of the flower there, there's nothing I can do with it. Oh, how cute is this little guy? Oh, I really like him. I've never seen a small snowman cup like that before. Now, this is interesting. I'm wondering if this is geisha ware. I'm kind of looking in the bottom there to see if there's a lithopane. I don't know. The tape is on there so good, I have no idea. Now, here's the bags in this store. They have a whole section that is just like stamps. It's not my thing, but Alex at Chapter 2 Vintage Co. would love it. Now we're in the dish section and there's some beautiful milk glass here, but I do feel it's a little priced high for a piece that I don't think is all that spectacular. There's a compote back here that I think is really pretty, but I still think it's priced a little high. And then this piece I thought was really pretty. I love the coloring. I didn't pick it up, but I just wanted to show you. I thought it was really beautiful. I've never seen this pattern before. Isn't that lovely? Look at here. You got like a little Halloween tablescape right here. Now, I do think the price is a little high for these pieces. This one was okay, but still not a super great price. Black glass is a little harder to find, so I guess $5.49 isn't bad. Oof. But yeah, doesn't that just kind of scream Halloween? Do you see it? Do you see it? Look what's hiding back here. An antique powder puff. That's awesome. Now, I thought the price was decent, but the music box didn't work. I then looked in the sweaters as well. I love chenille, but I didn't really like that color. This was a different type of chenille. I really liked this sweater. I did try it on, but I didn't like how it looked on me. So we ended up not getting any clothing today. Now they had a lot more jewelry at this store, and I knew they would. My store always tends to have jewelry, but you got to watch out because some of it can be priced really high. But there is vintage in this case. So there are a few necklaces I want to see. Yeah, there's definitely a few necklaces I want to see. Looks like there might be some Trifari in there and some others. And then over here on the wall, there is vintage. I did pull out a few, but I didn't get anything from the wall. So I just want you to see this. See, there is vintage there. I then went into the purses and I found this one, and this is a vintage purse. And it's really cute too. Really cute. It's got the older zipper, so you can tell it's vintage. Ooh, that is way too high. Yeah, way too high. And then still looking for vintage purses. Hmm. Oh, and I found that. Oof. The price again on that is just it's just too high. I'm not comfortable that I can double or triple my money on it. But the inside is really cool.
Okay, so I'm heading home now. I thought my local Savers had a pretty good showing. I did not get any of the clothing. I tried it on quick in front of a mirror. None of it really flattered me, so I passed. And then there was a lot of items that I passed on simply because the price was too high for what the item was. I like to double or triple my money when I buy items for resale. And a lot of those items, it just wasn't there. So I passed on a lot of things. So next you will see what I got. We'll compare the two and you can decide which Savers was best, East Coast or Midwest. Okay, it is now a couple days later and let's look what I got at the two different stores. Lily, do you need to be in the video? Oh, wouldn't be my video without a cat in it, would it? You say hi to everybody? Do you say hi? You say, I'm gonna get mom's sweater all furry with my white fur. All right, say goodbye. Mwah. And remember, at the Savers in Minnesota, I did have a 20% off coupon. So everything I show here and talk about the prices, I got 20% off. So at Savers in Boston, we really hit some really cool Christmas items. The first things we found were these sweet little dishes that are Santas. I super duper love these. I initially thought they were hobbyist pieces, but now I am not so sure. Now I think these might actually just be made in Japan pieces. So these are super duper cute. I'm assuming they're like a thing for cookies, but also these could be like little ashtrays maybe. You can see the size. But I thought these were a really good find, especially for the price. And speaking of Christmas, Holt Howard. Holt Howard, y'all. Ugh, I'm starting to think the Northeast has like the best thrifting in the country. I cannot believe it. I just walk into one thrift store and I find freaking Holt Howard. Really cool. So I love this little guy. I'm going to keep him in my personal collection. I actually was able to pick up his mate on Facebook Marketplace. So now I have the complete set. So I'm pretty excited about him, but what a score. And then I was also able to find a vintage purse at a good price for resale. It looks really nice. All the beads are just nice and intact. Again, it was only $5, which I thought was a great deal for this. And it looked really good inside. So this was just a really nice quality purse. It's really heavy if you feel it. And so I thought that was a great find and at the right price for resale. And then where Boston really, really won my heart, it was the clothing, y'all. I picked up that brown sweater. Ugh, I love this. I have worn it a ton since I've gotten home. So this brown sweater cardigan, kind of like slouchy grandpa style with a little bit of poof in the sleeves, this was a great buy. I also absolutely love this pink fleece hoodie that I got. It is the most comfortable thing for lounging around the house. I don't usually buy anything that has like cartoon characters on it. I don't feel my best. The immature imagery just doesn't make me feel my best. But this I really love because I planned on lounging around the house in it. And I have already done that. I love, love, love this. It is like, it's like the softest. And then I got a sweater that y'all didn't even see on camera. So sorry about that, but I picked up this amazing cardigan. It is 80s and it is fabulous. It is tacky and rainbow and oh my gosh, I love it so much. Look at these sleeves. So good. So here is the vintage tag on that. And it's that thicker, kind of more weightier 80s sweater. If you've ever like put on the thicker, like weighty 80s sweaters, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this fits me perfect and I've already worn it a couple times. I really love it. So let's start off with the teacup that I thought might be geisha wear? Well, womp womp, it isn't. There is no image on the bottom of this cup. And sadder yet, when I finally got the tape off of it, the saucer ended up in two pieces. The tape was just on it so much, it just held it together, and I didn't even realize that it was broken. And I honestly think it was probably broken in the store. The tape was just so on it, I didn't know. But you know what? I love this. I think it's beautiful. I don't care if items are broken in my collection. So I'm going to fix this saucer and I'm going to keep this in my collection. Next, I think we found a total score when it came to Disney items. We found this little box. It was only $2.99. And it is that older style Mickey from the Mickey Mouse Club. Now it does have some damage on the side here, some discoloration, but just so great. And Mickey still spins around on the inside. I mean, I really think this was such a great deal. For $3, I am keeping this in my personal collection. I thought this was a great find. And I did find Christmas at the local Savers from here in Minnesota. I found this little snowman cup. Now, I have a bunch of Santa mugs around this size, so this is the little size. But I don't have any snowmen this size, so I'm excited about it because I do decorate with snowmen. He was only $3.99. Now, looking at the bottom, I almost think this is a hobbyist piece, but I'm not sure. So if you've seen this guy before, let me know, but I think he's super cute. Now, I didn't find any clothing I liked at the Savers near my home, but I did find much better jewelry. I found this gorgeous bracelet. It is like that Damascene style. Really pretty. This was only $7.99, and yeah, really, really pretty. I really like this. I hope it can see it. Hope you can see it. But I am going to keep this in my personal collection. I thought this was a really good find. And I found a rhinestone paste necklace that put that first one in Boston to absolute shame. And it was only $6.99. Look at this gorgeous paste necklace. Isn't that beautiful? No stones are missing. Now, some of them have darkened over time, but oh my gosh, I think this is stunning. So I'm gonna add this one to my personal collection. I think this was a total score. So then the best jewelry score I found was for $12.99, and it was this gorgeous glass cut necklace. Look at the scene on it. It's mushrooms. Isn't that neat? See if it'll focus. There we go. And I know enough to just know that anything glass cut like that is worth picking up. The chain also looked nice, but silly me, in the store, I didn't even notice that it is in fact signed. I don't know if you're going to see it, but on there it is signed Whiting and Davis. Oh, I don't know if you're going to see it, but it is a Whiting and Davis piece. So just knowing that anything glass cut like that is a good pickup was a good call for me. And this is listed online in a couple places, eBay and Etsy, I believe. And I think they're asking $125. So I think I'm going to list this on eBay, and I think I'm going to list it around $100. So I'm really excited about that. And out of both the Savers, this really was the resale find. This is going to pay for everything I picked up and then some. So great profit on this piece. Really, really awesome piece. And that is it, y'all. That is Savers versus Savers. East Coast versus Midwest. So which one did you think was the best? Please leave your comments below. Let me know which one you think was best. You can also tell me like which items you really liked, or if there were parts of each store that you were more impressed with than the others. I just thought this was kind of fun to like compare the two and just see, since thrifting stores are just so different all across the country. I had really a lot of fun doing this. And that's it, y'all. Stay creative. Bye!